We will begin with reading the letter that the Rebbe wrote some years back to the public menorah lightings in the U.S., a clear Hanukkah message relevant today more than ever to all of us here in Canada as well. With reading this letter, I would like to call up Rabbi Levi Jacobson of the JRCC West Thornhill. I want to note that this year we are celebrating 120 years of the Rebbe. I know some of those here signed proclamations this year on different levels of government. And I would say that today, if you look around and you see the way Hanukkah is celebrated in every corner of the world, if you went on social media and you saw people that you don't usually see their day-to-day connection to Judaism, but everyone's posting their menorah pictures, their latkes pictures, and donuts, and everything else. This is a result of these public menorah lightings and the noise and promotion that the Rebbe has been pushing all these years in one of his campaigns. Rabbi Jacobson.
By the grace of God, reading and blessing. Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights, recalls the victory more than 2,100 years ago of a militarily weak but spiritually strong Jewish people over the mighty forces of a ruthless enemy that had overrun the Holy Land and threatened to engulf the land and its people in darkness. The miraculous victory culminating with the dedication of the sanctuary in Jerusalem and the rekindling of the Menorah, which had been desecrated and extinguished by the enemy, has been celebrated annually ever since during these 8 days of Hanukkah, especially by lighting the Hanukkah Menorah, also as a symbol and message of the triumph of freedom over oppression, of spirit over matter, of light over darkness. It is a timely and reassuring message, for the forces of darkness are ever present. Moreover, the danger does not come exclusively from outside. It often lurks close to home, in the form of insidious erosion of time-honored values and principles that are at the foundation of any decent human society. Needless to say, darkness is not chased away by brooms and sticks, but by illumination. As our sages said, a little light expels a lot of darkness. The Hanukkah lights remind us in a most obvious way that illumination begins at home, within oneself and one's family, by increasing and intensifying the light of Torah and mitzvahs in the everyday experience, even as the Hanukkah lights are kindled in growing numbers from day to day. But though it begins at home, it does not stop there. Such is the nature of light, that when one kindles a light for one's own benefit, it benefits all who are in the vicinity. Indeed, the Hanukkah lights are expressly meant to illuminate the outside, symbolically alluding to the duty to bring the light also to those who, for one reason or another, still walk in darkness. What is true of the individual is true of a nation, especially this great United States, where they have addressed this letter, but surely applies to us living in the great North. United under God and generously blessed by God with material as well as spiritual riches. It is surely the duty and privilege of this nation to promote all the forces of light both at home and abroad, and in a steadily growing measure. Let us pray that the message of Hanukkah lights illuminate the everyday life of everyone personally and of the society at large for a brighter life in every respect, both materially and spiritually, with esteem and blessing in the spirit of Hanukkah and the Rebbe's signature.
Thank you, Rabbi Jacobson. This year is a special year. It's a year of Hakel. Year of Hakel is a once in 7 years, when in temple times the Jewish king would get up on Temple Mount and encourage, when men, women, and children were gathered, the reinforcing and connecting to our roots and to our traditions. And so while we don't have the temple, every 7 years. When this year comes, we commemorate it. And what a better commemoration than having here men, women, and children joining in doing exactly what the Rebbe talks about in that letter, bringing light which will dispel darkness.